Hi, this is Deb Mayan. I'm thinking of people from all over taking actions for healing on so many levels, appreciating the energy of that. I invite you to get a little bit more comfortable. There might be a way your body'd like to move, might be a stretch, maybe leaning back. Oh, whatever will bring a little bit more comfort. Changing your position. Oh. Sigh or yawn, become, and orienting to the present moment, your current environment, allowing your eyes to move, go wherever they're drawn. They land on something that interests them, just exploring any of the details of that, colors, shapes, textures, patterns, and then using your sense of hearing when I'm quiet in a moment. First listening for whatever sound you hear, then seeing what's the furthest away sound you may hear. The tactile sense, the sense of touch. Your hands may be touching something or may like to. Noticing texture, maybe temperature differences. Compress a little, let those pressure receptors sense that. Can also be just noticing wherever your body's making contact with whatever holds you up. All along there, just feeling that nice support, noticing where your body makes contact. You like to draw your attention to the feet, roll them a little bit to really feel more into that contact and can push them a little for that groundedness. And when we're in an environment that's relatively safe, orientation usually brings a little more settling, calming. Oh, we get some other bodily signals of safety coming. As we go forward, encouraging you to tune into your sense of agency, your choices, and playing with finding what your system needs. There might be something that I suggest that resonates, but it's not the right timing. Just allowing yourself that exploration, just options to try out. And if there's an invitation to close eyes, you're welcome to keep your eyes open or to move around, whatever helps you. And just noticing, relaxing into that invitation for exploration. And inviting you to put some focus on the breath, the deep breath in and the longer exhale. That longer exhale brings the shift to the parasympathetic, that state of more relaxation for rest and digest, detoxify and heal. Taking a few breaths, just in your own timing. Oh, there may be more release happening with sound as well. Just allowing whatever your body'd like to do right now. I invite you to focus on abdominal breathing. Might like to put your hands on your belly. Eyes may like to close to focus. And breathing in, really feeling that filling. Belly expanding a bit. Then exhaling so deeply you feel some contraction. And just breathing a little like this in your own timing. There's an area 2 to 3 inches below the navel in the very center core of the body called the Dantian in Chinese medicine. And in Chinese medicine, that's the main energy reservoir. So as you breathe and feel that filling and that contraction in the abdomen, you can imagine that as a bit of a pump, bringing in that life force energy of the breath, filling up the dantian, that reservoir, a little bit more each breath. You can also fill by visualizing a line going from the dantian down into the very core of the earth, where there's just pure, pure energy to draw upon. And as you breathe in, seeing that energy moving up this line, filling the dantian. And it's good to have a circuit, a way to release something as well. So you may like to send down a grounding cord from your tailbone deep into the earth and just release what no longer serves you, or if there's just some extra energy, more than your body'd like right now, you can just send it down that grounding cord deep enough that you know the earth will just recycle that into pure energy. And now, as you drop that energy from the center of the earth, how about noticing the pleasure of what we can experience on the surface of the earth as well? All the beauty. Maybe you're in the forest, looking way up high through the layers of the tree branches, how they interweave. In the northern hemisphere, this time of year, the senescence of the leaves, the tree absorbing back all that makes the leaf green and alive, harvesting that energy before the leaf turns its beautiful shades and lets go to drift to the forest floor. And this is a more inward time in the calendar of the year, cycles of the seasons. So maybe you're looking for a cozy place as you walk down the trail, enjoying the spongy, leafy forest floor. And there's a big sturdy tree. Looks like there's a hollow inside, big enough for a person. Might like to walk over and kind of check it out, look in there. And you may decide you'd like to go in there and enjoy being surrounded by all that tree energy. Mm, feeling cozy and protected. Mm. There's a softness underneath from the wood that's decayed. A really comfy place to rest. Maybe you sit with your back against the tree insides and feel that strength of the wood, the tree. And something in your body may resonate with that strength. The sturdiness of your bones, the strength of your muscles. Maybe the muscles of the heart call out for some recognition. The loving work of the heart, its consistent beating, the reassurance the whole body can feel from the love energy of the heart, sending all that blood circulating. I'd like to give some appreciation to that heart. On the physical level and also for the core of your loving nature. And yes, parts have fears at times. And also more and more, you're able to hear them with compassion and speak to them from the heart. This process of learning about giving parts of ourselves and other people a big picture view from ourselves, giving the time to process and respond, that increasing trust in the development, the growth of parts of us and of others. And that trust isn't all or nothing. It builds little by little from seeing how things unfold. When taking the time to speak from the heart, listen to each other, let's have a little time where you can just see if there's any parts that need to speak and then give them some empathy so they have your understanding. And also, they may like some reassurance about how this practice of listening inside and also coming to agreement on actions for health. How this is a deep, deep process that can be strengthened by appreciation of all the steps in the process. It's learning to give positive feedback, to encourage, to develop this inner coaching ability. And that is part of building trust in the body's ability to heal, noticing what happens and some appreciation, some savoring of that. Maybe take a time to recall the miracle of a cut that healed. You didn't need to direct each step, just to not pick at it, to let it do its thing. All the amazing things happening in the body. Breath is happening. The heart is pumping. Blood is circulating. The gentle contraction, the peristalsis in the gut. All these and many more systems in our body working together in more and more harmony. Taking some more time in parasympathetic helps these different systems come into more harmony. It's time for rest and digest, detoxification and healing to happen. And if there's any worries about the pace, the rate of healing, choosing hopeful anticipation. Maybe bring something to mind in the past where you hoped for something and it happened. That gratitude. A smile can help with all of this. Even if it's fake at first, it helps get into that associative network in your brain. All these amazing aspects of neuroplasticity. If it's challenging to smile, let's play with relaxing the facial muscles, letting go of tension. We could do a little gentle massage, forehead, cheeks, jaws, under the jaw. Ooh. And then can just raise the corners of your mouth a little. For this kind of expectant waiting to receive, you may like to place your palms upward, ready to receive. That openness to receiving. Openness to how things unfold, not trying to control everything, opening to the unfolding, doing your part of catching where your mind would like to go on helpful places and gently bringing it back. This gentle work with the parts, but not needing to direct every single thing happening in your body. Just being amazed, being open to little surprises that happen, synchronicities in the world, and taking that time to have some gratitude Maybe share with somebody about that when it happens. You can notice sensations that come with gratitude. Body might relax a little bit more, open up a little bit more. Now just a little time for silence, seeing what pleasantness arises from your system. Starting to come back from wherever you are in your imagination to awareness of your body making contact with any surface in your present environment. Noticing sounds you hear in your space. Opening your eyes and letting the eyes go wherever they're drawn, whatever they're drawn to in this beautiful world we live in. And welcome back.